Okay, here we introduce how to write program using the shortcut key. The first way to use the shortcut key is the use ALT plus the shortcut key. So in tkinter, if you want to use the ALT shortcut key function, first you have to press the ALT key to start the function. Then you will see the menu item with the shortcut key function. Usually, the shortcut key will have underline at some character. That is, for example, we have underline at F for menu file, and we have underline at N for new file, and etc. So if you want to activate the new file function, then you first need to press F to open the menu and press N to run the function of the new file. How we write the program using the ALT shortcut key? It's very simple. When you create the menu item, use the parameter underline, and you assign the underline value to be the index value of the shortcut key character. Okay, so for example, this is the shortcut key F for open the file menu. So we have here. Okay, so this is add a cascade when we want to create the link with the file menu and the drop down menu. So this is a cascade, and we assign the underline parameter to be 0, means that the shortcut key will be the first character F. Also, you see here new file here. So new file here. Okay, it is a command. Okay, the item is a command. So when we create a command, the menu item, we assign underline to be 0. It means that the N, the first character, will be the shortcut key. Okay, we run the program. Okay, this is the result. So if you want to use the ALT plus the shortcut key, we first press the ALT key on the keyboard. So you see here, there's an underline in some character. So if we press F, then you will open a file menu. And if we press N, it means that we will start a new file function, and it will pop up a message box showing the information. Okay, that's the how we write the program using the ALT shortcut key. The second way to use the shortcut key is that sometimes we use the control and the shortcut key. So basically, a menu item with the control and shortcut key will be expressed like that. And if we want to implement, okay, that's the shortcut key function. It is a little complicated than ALT plus the shortcut key. First, we need to use the accelerator parameter when we create the menu item, and then we need to bind the shortcut the control shortcut key event with the event handler function. So like this, suppose we want to write a program like this. So new file here, we use the control plus the shortcut key. So you see here when we create the command item here, and we assign the accelerator to be control N. Okay, and this is the first step. And the second is that we need to bind. Okay, we need to bind the control plus the shortcut key event into some event handler. So here is the event. Control, press the control N, and here is the event handler function. And because the event handler function needs event parameter as the input, so here we use the lambda function here. So you see here we use lambda function and the event object as the input to the lambda function, and we just pop out a message box showing the information here. Okay, so this is how we write the program using the control and the shortcut key function. Okay, and that's all. Remember, you need also you need to use the command. Okay, because if a user does not use the control and shortcut key function, but he just press, maybe he just use the mouse the left button to click the new file, then you also need to call event handler function. So this is Then it will call the new file, and it will also pop up the message, the new message box. Okay, so we run it again. Okay, so I just leave it to run it by yourself. Next, we will introduce how we create the submenu. Actually, it's a very simple. Basically, the technique, the skill, is the same, except that you must set the uh, parent widget properly, and perhaps you need also you need to set uh, the menu parameter. Also, you need to set it properly. Okay, so let's see an example. So you see here, there's a file menu here, and there's a find menu item. And if user press the find menu item or press the find command, then it will pop out. No, not pop out. It will expand. It will expand the next level of submenu. Okay. So if you still press the find next, it will pop up a message box. So that's the program. So let's see how we write the program. Okay, first that we build the top level menu. So here, because it is top, so its parent is root. So we call it menu bar. Okay, and here menu bar we have file menu here. So we just create a menu from the menu bar and call it or assign it to the file menu. Then okay, we set the cascade. Okay, so because there's a file menu here, so we set this to be cascade. So we see here, set the file. Okay, label is file, and we set it to be cascade. And okay, then there's an underline here, and okay, where's the cursor? Okay, sometimes my cursor is missing. And see, we set the menu to be the file menu. Okay, then we have find menu. Okay, here we have find menu. So this is find menu. And this is file menu. So here we create a menu object for find menu, and we set tail off to be false. So there's no dash line here, okay, because it is a fixed menu. Then we add the two commands, find next and the find pre here. So these are the two commands of the find menu. And now we here, because the find is contains a submenu, so actually find needs to be cascade because it contains a submenu. So here we use add cascade, and the label is fine. Okay, label is fine, and we set the menu to be a find menu. Okay, and this is the menu the find contains. Okay, so we set the menu to be find menu, and the others are simple. It's a separator here, and the exit is a command. Use add command and exit. Okay, so it's simple. It's simple. It just create the menu object for the submenu, and remember use add cascade to the menu item who contains the submenu. Okay, so we run it again. So you see here we have file, yeah, and we have find submenu here. Okay, so this is how we create the submenu. Next we talk about the pop-up menu. So a pop-up menu is a menu that will pop up when a user press the right key of the mouse. Okay, so it will automatically pop up. Okay, so like this, if we press the window using the mouse right key, then it will pop up. Then it will pop up menu like this. So this is a pop-up menu. How we write a pop-up menu? It's simple. First, you create a fixed menu. So like this here. Suppose we call it a pop-up menu. After we create the menu object, we use add command to add the menu item into the pop-up menu. So you see here. And the last is that we need to set the position of the pop-up menu to be the coordinate where the right mouse click. So we use the post, okay, and the XY should be the coordinate of the right mouse click. Okay, so that finish. Okay, and this must be set to be false because it is a fixed. It is a fixed menu. Okay, so you see here we have no dash here. So remember the tail of parameter needs to set to be false. So let's see the example here. So first you need to create the pop-up menu object. So you see here, and you need to set the tail of parameter to be false. Okay, then we use add command to add the menu item here. Okay, we use two add command. Okay, one for minimize and one for exit. And here in minimize, we just want to minimize the window to an icon. So here we call a function, a user function called minimize icon. So minimize icon here. So we use icon file method to minimize the window into a small icon. Okay, so we use icon file. And here the last we need to bind because we use the mouse right button. So here we use bind to bind the event mouse event, and we set the event handler function to be show pop-up menu. Okay, so here is the event handler function, and we set the position of the pop-up menu to the position where the event happens, or where the right mouse or set to the position where the right mouse is clicked. Okay, so we see here we use post, okay, to post the menu at some specific position. So this is the XY coordinate, okay, of the event. Okay, let's run the program. So you see the window. If I click a mouse, see here. If I click a mouse, you can see that at the mouse click position, we have a pop-up menu, and if we press minimize, then this window will be minimize to an icon. If I press exit, then it will close all the application. The last we talk a little about the so-called top-level window. Actually, you can treat the top-level window as a main window. Okay, so uh, you can think that the many widgets and the container may be inside the top-level window. And the second is that usually the top-level window deal with system events. Okay. Usually we do not let the top level window deal with the specific event of a widget. No, most of time the top level window deal or handle the system event function. Okay, like this, the icon file. So we have used this method to icon file application window or the main window. The icon files means we expand. Okay, we expand the iconify window. Okay, and the geometry will set the window geometry. Means that the width, height, and its position. So usually a Windows geometry is expressed like that. W means the width of the window. H means height of the window. And X and Y means the coordinate of the left top corner of the window. So you see, and maximize means minimize means maximize the window, minimize the window. So you see here, you see the top level window method. Yeah, deal with the system event. Okay. Okay. Then we see the example here. We have a view menu here, and we have status check button, and we have actually we have another widget label. Okay, this label shows some information. When the check button is clicked, then the label will show some text. This means display. But if we uncheck the item, the status menu item, then nothing will show. Okay, the label will not be shown in the window. Okay, so here you need to learn how we hide a widget and how we show a widget. Okay, because depends on the state, the check state of the status item. Yeah, we need to show or hide the label. Okay. Okay, let's see how the program is written. Okay, I think I will not repeat for the menu construction. Okay, so these are the menu construction here. So I just mentioned the related menu item here, status. Okay, so this is a check button. Okay, this is a check button here, status. Okay, And when the check button change the state, you will call the status function. Okay, you will call the status function, and status function here. Okay, and here we have a demo status variable. Okay, indicating if the check button is clicked, is checked or not. Okay, so this is the demo status variable. So here we check the get, means we check the value of the demo status. So it means that we check the state. We uh, we check the if the check button is checked or not. Okay, so if it is checked, if it is checked, then here status label means this label. Okay, here status label here. Okay, so it means that we will show because we set the position. Okay, we set the position of the label, so it will show the label and also its content. Here the variable with the label is the status of var here. So default we set the content or the string for the label is displayed. So here, okay, default shows the display, and yeah, default the check button is true. See here, we set the demo status to be true. Okay, so it means default this check button will check. Okay, status will be checked. Okay, so if the check button is not checked here, we executed the false, is executed else here. We execute the status label pack forget. Okay, you should learn that. Pack forget means that we hide this widget. So it means that if the check button is unchecked, then we hide the label. We hide the status label. Okay, so this is the program. Okay. Okay, let's run it. So here you see that the default the check button, okay, is checked. Okay, and we have label show the display the string. Okay, so if I uncheck the check button, so you see here the window does not show the label. Okay, if I click and make it to back to the check state, then the label will show again. Okay. Okay, the last part is about the toolbar. Unfortunately, the tkinter does not have a module supporting the toolbar. No, there is no such module in tkinter. But if you insist, if you like the toolbar so much, or if you really want the toolbar in the window program. There's a suggestion here. Use frame. Okay. You see here. Actually, this is a frame. Uh, use the use a frame to simulate toolbar. Okay. So that is in this example, we see here we have a frame object here. Okay. And we call it toolbar, variable toolbar. And here we have a photo image inside the frame or toolbar. So you see here, we have a button here. Okay, actually this is a button. Okay, and we set its image parameter because it's GIF. The figure is GIF figure. So we set we use the image parameter. And another important thing is that we need to pack. We need to set the position of the toolbar. Okay, and we extend it. Okay, we extend it horizontally. Okay, so basically is like that. The yeah, the others just build up a simple file menu here. Okay, I think no problem. Okay, so let's run the program. We see here, file is it. You can also press the sound bigger, and you will also close the application. Okay, that's the thing is that there's a rumor. Okay, there's a rumor. Okay, in internet, and they say that maybe next version of tkinter there will be new module for toolbar. Okay, and don't take it too serious because I said it just maybe somebody release the news, but maybe it is wrong. Okay, but anyway, for my personally, I don't like this toolbar because it looks actually it looks ugly. Okay, not so beautiful. Okay, so this is the end of this chapter. We have talked about the menu, and we have talked about how to create the menu items and the submenu, and use the shortcut key with the Alt or Control key. And we talked about the pop-up menu, and last we talked about the top level window, and last we talked about how to use a frame to disguise as a toolbar.